We begin with this. President Obama slamming President Trump's decision to withdraw from the Iranian nuclear deal. Now, here's part of a lengthy statement that he released. Quote, "Today's announcement is so misguided. Walking away from the JCPOA turns our back on America's closest allies. There will always be changes in policies and priorities from one administration to the next, but the consistent flouting of agreements that our country is a party to risk eroding America's credibility and puts us at odds with the world's major powers." Joining us now, Sebastian Gorka, former advisor to President Trump. All right, Sebastian, your reaction to President Obama's diss?
Is this an SNL skit? Is his new job writing scripts for bad comedy shows? Undermining our credibility? That was the last 8 years. Remember, this is the president who started his presidency on an apology tour. This is the man who said we need strategic patience and we're going to lead from behind. This is a man who treated our friends, like Israel, as enemies for 8 years and treated our real enemies, like Iran, as friends, giving them pallets of cash. It's incredible. Look at the news. The hostages are now on their way back from North Korea, and he still doesn't get it. American leadership is back under President Trump, and there's a very simple calculus here, Charles. A world without American leadership, as was the case under Obama, was a very dangerous world. The rise of ISIS, Russia invading its neighbors, a retrenched and resurgent China. And America, a world with American leadership, as we have today under President Trump, is a much, much safer world.
It is a huge obligation, and I think it was one President Obama was never comfortable with, but America being the #1 country in the world, that obligation came with the territory. You couldn't lead from behind. You had to lead ahead of the crowd, and that meant sometimes making people upset. The only thing I saw here, Sebastian, was the fact that this wasn't a treaty because President Obama went alone. There's even reports that Iran never even signed a deal.
Look, it's so telling that the JCPOA-Iran deal isn't an international treaty. It didn't go to the Senate. Why? Because Obama knew it was a bad deal, and he knew he couldn't even convince the Democrats to sign on to this bogus deal that empowered a regime that literally put death to America on the nose cones of its rockets. This is how bad the regime is, and he knew he couldn't make it a treaty. And the sad thing is for Obama that as of yesterday, as of 2 o'clock yesterday, his whole legacy has just gone up in a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
Obamacare, individual mandate, shot down. ISIS, the generational threat, has disappeared in terms of its caliphate. North Korea, peace potential in the first time in 65 years. And now this, it's gone. And of course he has to respond, but it's too late.
Let me follow up on that one, Sebastian. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo right now on his way back from Korea, and he has those 3 American hostages that were held over there. This obviously a gigantic victory for President Trump. I have no idea how the mainstream media is going to spin this negatively, although you referenced Saturday Night Live, so I'm sure they will attempt to.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. This morning I tweeted it out as soon as I got the word about Mike Pompeo. I tweeted out, how are you going to spin this, Ben Rhodes? How are you going to spin this, Barack Obama? Because there is no way to spin this. This is what happens when America shows determination. You treat dictators like dictators, you squeeze them as we did in North Korea, and what happens? Lo and behold, they want to talk. Lo and behold, they want to release our hostages. That's the American way.
I know I don't have much time, but I do want to say quickly, I know we should still be obviously skeptical, but are there enough changes in behavior in North Korea this time as opposed to historically to at least give us some hope that something will be done there?
At the end of the day, you must be very skeptical. Reagan said trust but verify. I say with a regime as evil as North Korea, it's mistrust and verify. So we don't know. We don't know if it's going to actually bring a peace treaty. But look, to date, everything has gone to plan, and it's the first time in 65 years that we may take the armistice in Korea to an actual peace treaty, and that would be historic.
Sebastian Gorka, thank you very much.